But let's also get our first corporate conversation of the morning going. Ankit Thakker, CEO at Jupiter Lifeline Hospitals, is with us now to talk about some of the trends that they've seen in the second quarter and the outlook ahead. Good to have you with us. And, if I look at the basic numbers, it seems to be a fairly steady quarter for you. There is a 17% revenue growth. Margin is at around 23.4%. But Ankit, let's start by understanding what is leading to this ARPOB growth. 16% growth, and your ARPOB, average revenue per occupied bed, now stands at just almost, just under 65,000. So just tell us, is it a better mix, or have you managed to take any price increases? And what's the outlook on this metric for the second half?
Good morning. So on the ARPOB front, we predominantly have a mix to credit for this quarter. Indore is continuing its growth journey, and because of which it is getting into more and more complex medical services, which contributes to the ARPOB growth. This is on expected lines, as we have spoken about in the past as well. And then this year also we saw slightly lower medical infections, which typically happen in Q2, which led to higher percentage of surgical cases for the quarter, which also reflect for a higher ARPOB.
So where do you see the ARPOB by the time the year ends, FY26 end? Can you aim at, say, a 70,000 kind of a mark?
So honestly, ARPOB is not a number or a lever which we try to manipulate actively. It is just a reflection of the kind of patients who walk in through our doors. And it is not something that we actively control. Having said that, we don't really expect very turbulent ARPOB movements. Broadly speaking, they should grow in line with inflation.
Okay. All right. Hi, Ankit. Good morning. Good to see you, Ben. I wanted to ask you about, there were some cashless payment differences between hospitals and insurance companies. Have you all experienced anything on this front? And if you could tell us, what is the recent update?
So currently, we don't see a lot of friction as far as we are concerned. And I have maintained on multiple times that I see insurance providers and healthcare providers' relationship in the long term as a symbiotic relation. Both the industries have to necessarily grow hand in hand. So in the long term, it's a relationship of partnership. However, because in the short term, there is a little bit of a buyer-seller kind of arrangement. So from time to time, those kind of frictions may happen. But we are not seeing anything which can derail activities for either of us.
So you're continuing with the cashless facility, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, Ankit, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us. Good speaking with you. Appreciate your time here on CNBC-TV18. Good luck as you continue to execute.